Today, we summon for Phrolova, and to determine how many pulls we spend today, I did a little game. I'm gonna put it up on screen. Alright, we are letting fate decide how many pulls we use today. I'm gonna put all 4 of these totals up on this dartboard, and then I'm gonna step back, throw a dart, and whichever one we hit is what we'll have to do. To keep it fair as well, because you can see through these, I've grabbed extra paper to put behind them so we don't know what they are. I'm going to wrap them, and then I'm going to shuffle them and put them up randomly on the board. So yes, as you can see, we will be spending 200 pulls today. I got a little bit more than that here. Yeah, it's 182 here, and then there's 27 here, and also 7 here, so somewhere around there. It's hard to get it perfectly exact when they give all the free stuff, but we're just gonna dump it all into Phrolova and see what we get. Being completely honest, I really didn't have any intention to pull this character at first, but after seeing the animations and just, you know, she's been in the story for so long, I decided, why not? I always love doing some summons, and our Lupa summons were incredible. We were able to get S6 with her weapon in under 400 pulls. It was 360, and we only bought one of the copies from the shop. So we're actually pretty close on another copy from the shop, so we'll probably be using that today as well. But without further ado, let's get started and see if we can get a Phrolova. Nothing on the first one. I'm going to skip. I don't care about the 4 stars, being completely honest. I mean, the coral is great, but we're not here for the coral. We're here for the lady. I also felt like my shirt was very fitting for her theme today. I don't know, I thought that was a good match. And the red background as well. So we're really trying to get into character today. I watched her cinematic earlier. Thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I will admit that I am quite behind on the story, so if there were references to that in there, I may have missed them, but regardless, it was entertaining. I still think Carlotta's is probably my favorite of the demos that they've released, but hers was pretty good. And a 5-star. I think it's a little early. That was like our 5th 10 pull. Praying that we see the lady. Not that lady. That's the wrong lady. But hi, Lumi. I actually don't know what her summon animation looks like. I'm a little excited to see it. Ooh, but just like last time, I don't have music on, so I guess we won't know. Oh. Whoa. Good lord. Guys, they just keep upping their game with these summon animations. I'm serious. I really wish the other Gacha games I played did something like this, because this is awesome. This gets me hyped when I get a character. So cool. There's just a nice little detail they add. That's really nice. Yeah. Well, we did get our first one. That was pretty quick too. So, now the question is, do we go for the copies first or the weapons first? Also, look how sad she looks, dude. Holy. Let's take a look and see what these do. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? But we will go for the weapon first, because, you know, drip. Hopefully just get this early. At the very least, the weapons are guaranteed in this game, which I do appreciate. No worse feeling than losing on the weapon banner. The last weapon that we summoned was early, so I don't expect this one to be early, but prove me wrong, please. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Sometimes you can just kind of tell. I don't get that vibe here. Should have to do 3 or 4 more of these, and then we'll get it. I will say, this is a crazy thing to complain about. There's no thrill of the gamble with a guaranteed weapon. If I have a 100% chance to win, I don't get excited. Like, I'm already not excited to wish for a weapon, but then you make my chances 100%. At that point, just let me buy the weapon. I mean, you can get it early, which is nice, but I don't know. I'm a gambler at heart. I need that thrill. I was going to say there's also the chance to get 2 in one 10 pull, but that's definitely not going to happen at this point. Well, thank you. That is very pretty. Weapon acquired. Character acquired. 15,000 Astrite left. And we can buy a copy from shop, so we're going to do it. Boom. And let's see if we can make that S1 into an S2. I think most people would probably pull for Roccia here, because I don't have her, but I don't really like her. I don't know. I do like the heterochromia. I like the colors. Not a big fan of the character, or the kit, honestly. I know it's probably really good for Phrolova. I have an S6 Camellia too that'd probably really like her, but not for me. My Camellia works just fine with Sanhua and Shorekeeper, and it's going to stay that way. I will get Cantarella for Phrolova though. Will we win? Can we get S2? Show it to me. Show me that long ass animation. Thank you. I took a sip of my water and it still wasn't over yet. But we did get S2, so that's pretty cool. Guys, I know I just gave that whole speech about why I didn't want Roccia, but I mean, we got S2 already. Is S3 even worth it? I don't know. Let's see what they have to say about it. What's the damage diff here? Oh, she's not on here yet. You're telling me I have to think for myself? Alright, fine. We will keep her at S2. We will go for Roccia instead. But I'm not happy about it. Apparently she isn't either. Otherwise she would have come right away. You know what? I bet Roccia's the problem. Yeah, I do. I bet she's the problem. Because I guarantee if I do a 10 pull right here, we're going to get her. Dang it. Well, we are 40 in. I don't know, guys. I don't really want to spend them on Roccia. Man. Come home, queen. That is a lot of coral. All right. Surely. Thank you. Phrolova, prove to me that I made the right choice here. Who the hell invited this guy? Why is he in the game, even? Genuinely asking. Does anybody like this character? I don't. Kuro Games, a word of advice. Let's make it so we can skip the 4-star animations in big 2026, alright? I get it. You guys have already done a lot of great things this year, but let's push it into next year, alright? Let's see if we can get that done. Or you know what? Just do one more great thing this year. I mean, come on. You're already on such a roll. Well, that is disappointing. What a stinky way to end this. Guys, are we really gonna let this end that way? I'm not. Alright, last top up. Let's see if we can close it out with a win. Well, it's a guarantee, but I more so mean a win than see if we can get a 5-star before this ends. You know what? I'm gonna give her another chance. I'm a generous man. I shouldn't have done it. No, because at the end of the day, this is not a Roccia summoning session. This is a Phrolova summoning session. Guys, I am trying my hardest here, but they just really do not want to cooperate. How ungrateful, surely. Surely. Thank you. I already know it's guaranteed, just show it to me. Dang, no 4 stars. Several poor financial decisions later, we have S3 Phrolova and her signature weapon. I'm gonna be completely honest, I have not pre-farmed anything for this character. I kind of decided this on a whim, but I am looking forward to playing her. She looks like a lot of fun. I really like her design. I like the animations. The only reason I didn't want to pull her before was because I already have S6 Camellia, and I love my Camellia, but variety is the spice of life. And if you're wondering why Phrolova looks so sad, it's because this video is coming to an end. The summons are over, and I need to start preparing to actually build this character. But I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching me summon yet again, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.